Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Forrester, Carter tells Steffi what she's doing is wrong and he won't allow it. It's an extreme overreaction. As your CEO, I'm telling you, you can't do this. Steffi says they most clearly can. This is a private business and their decision stands. Her father agrees with her. Hope for the future is history. Steffi declares that Carter has been compromised. Hope has gotten into his head. Carter warns if they continue down this road, the company will no way recover and will no way be the same. Carter gets it their name is on the structure, but they can't dismiss the benefactions Hope's family has made over the times. Steffi tells him to concentrate on his job and stop trying to be Hope's rescuer. She walks out. Ridge informs Carter that he thinks Steffi is right. They all need to concentrate on their own liabilities. He doesn't want to talk about Hope presently. Moreover, at Brooke's place, Zend wonder what kind of game Steffi's playing. Hope doesn't know. She only knows it's out of control. Zend complains about the line being finished. Hope is hoping Carter can get through to Ridge. Zend harangues about Steffi pouring the rearmost fire collection down the drain over a particular vendetta. Hope thinks there may still be a chance. Zend sensations that Carter must really believe in her and the line. They bandy how crazy effects have been recently. Zend admits the whole Luna situation still blows his mind. Hope asks if he's heard from her. Zend hasn't, and he hopes he no way does. Katie stops by Bill's place and hands him his correspondence. She asks what it's like living alone in that big house. It was all that long ago that Poppy and Luna were living there with him. He allowed. He'd a son. Bill throws the correspondence on the table and the camera kissers. In on a letter from Luna Nozawa. Bill tells Katie he can't help but suppose about Luna occasionally. Katie still can't believe she kissed him. Bill wants to concentrate on Will, and is hoping the three of them can spend some time together. Katie gets a communication and tells him she has to get back to the office. Formerly alone, Bill picks up his correspondence and sees the critical letter from Luna. At the jail, Luna asks, "Mama?" Poppy turns around and Mama and son face one another. Luna sits and tells her Mama how happy she's to see her. Poppy doesn't look happy. Luna tells her, "I've missed you so much." Poppy wasn't sure she could ever look at her again. "But you're my son, and I had to see you." Luna tells her Mama she tried getting in touch with her. Poppy wasn't ready. She still isn't ready. None of this will ever make sense to her. Luna says it doesn't to her. Moreover, she's still her sweet little girl. It's like commodity took over inside of her. What she did isn't her. It's not who I am. It was like temporary insanity. I didn't mean to do any of this. I swear. She pleads with her Mama to tell her she forgives her. At Brooke's house, Zend's about to leave when Steffi comes by. Pam told her he was there. She's guessing he's heard about Hope for the future. He reminds her he's a Forrester as well. Is this what family means to you? Steffi doesn't want to get into it right now, but principally, she doesn't have faith in Hope as a leader. Zend knows it was particular. He heard about the little blend up with Finn. Steffi scoffs that he heard Hope's interpretation. She's trying to cover the family. Zend asks if she indeed considered him at all. Is he ever going to get anywhere in this company? At Forrester, Carter harangues at Ridge about making Hope do a walk of shame in front of the workers. "You should be ashamed of yourself." Ridge urges him to take a breath. Carter prodigies if he's going to try and silence him too. "Is this who you're now? Era multi-million bone. Business opinions going to be made around kisses." He wonders if he's indeed considered his offer for expansion. "I suppose of you as my stylish friend, but perhaps you do'n't." In the jail, Luna wants to know if Poppy still cares about her. Poppy says she's her child and she'll always love her. "Your pain is my pain, and I feel it. It crushes me." She's floored at what she did. Luna hates herself for it. Poppy says, You should be. You were going to jet it all on me. Does she have any appreciation of how hurt and betrayed she feels? She was going to let her rot behind bars so she could keep Bill. The guard says time's up. Luna asks if she's seen Bill. Poppy lets her know it's over between them. Poppy runs out and Luna smiles. At home, Bill reads Luna's letter saying she thinks about him all the time. She cares about him veritably much. He was the man missing from her meddled-up nonage and the man she admires most. She knows what she did was wrong, but she thinks part of him understands. He's done effects he's not proud of either, they're more likewise than they realized. She goes on about how alone she's, and says she needs him. She really needs him. At Brooke's place, Zend has left and Hope asks Steffi if she indeed considered him. Steffi asks, did you consider Zend? She did this when she went after her hubby. Hope rolls her eyes, for the love of God. Steffi doesn't want to hear further defenses. Her line is dead and nothing is going to change that. At Forrester, Carter tells Ridge he no way should have let Steffi lash out at Hope that way. Ridge says his son is her own woman. Carter complains, Eureka CEO. He shouldn't have stood by and let her do this. He tells Ridge to go to Steffi and make her apologize. Ridge gawps, what? Make my Steffi apologize? Really, he warns Carter he needs to be careful. Carter asks, or what? Ridge tells him to have a seat and pour some coffee. He reminds Carter he asked him to make an LLC last week for levies. That's his job, not coming by then and demanding that they run this company else. I'm asking you. Do you still want Tot do this or what? Carter repeats the question, lowering. He stands and tells Ridge he's defending Hope because he loves this company. He spent times developing a plan to solidify their family heritage and he would end indeed here. His ideas are good and precious. I'm precious. Ridge puts his coffee down and walks out, closing the door behind him. Carter seethes. At Bill's place, here reads Luna's letter. I need you, Bill. I really need you. He flashes to being a family with Poppy and Luna and to Luna kissing him. Shaking his head. Bill sets fire to the letter and throws it into the fireplace. Zend Forrester Dominguez will get into an argument with Steffi Forrester, so his outrage over Hope Logan's blasting will be at the center of that battle. Zend will rip into Steffi for throwing away Hope's line and remonstrating her out of the company since this decision affects other people. That includes Zend since he was the lead developer on Hope for the future. Of course, Zend also made a vaticination about the public counter-reaction that could affect from Steffi's choice, so he may advise her about that on Friday. Indeed so, Steffi wouldn't be converted to change anything since she's determined to educate Hope assignment. Over with Bill Spencer, he'll admit an emotional letter from Luna Nozawa. Luna was jugged after all her crimes came to light, but she'll express guilt in a special note to Bill and thank him for the love he showed her. Bill will find himself reflecting on Luna's Il Giardino victims, Poppy Nozawa's frame-up, the phony DNA test drama, and Steffi's hijacking. Luna unleashed a lot of chaos, but Bill will wish everything had turned out else. There was a time when Bill truly allowed. Luna was his son, so he was looking forward to erecting a long continuing relationship. Unfortunately, Luna duped Bill and rotated to going after him romantically when her maternity deception failed. Katie Logan will detest that Bill's life got turned upside down, so she'll support him on Friday's occasion and hear to his complicated passions about Luna's letter. Bill will still watch about what happens to Luna, especially since he knows how messy all this is for Poppy. Nonetheless, Bill may admit he was more in love with the idea of a happy united family than anything differently. Still, he'd put his family back together with Katie and Will Spencer now, though Katie may continue to stand against him on that, if Bill had his way. Other Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Poppy will pay Luna a jailhouse visit, so that'll surprise Luna and leave her wondering what this is about. It turns out Poppy will have some important information, so she'll pass along updates. Will Poppy's word involve Luna's legal defense and an implicit transfer to a psychiatric installation? That's one possibility to consider if Poppy maybe wants to hire a new attorney for her son. Also again, it's possible Poppy will admit another father seeker for Luna or commodity along those lines. The news Poppy delivers is supposed to be precious in some way, so Luna may have some stopgap grounded on whatever she hears. Still, there's a chance Poppy might also advertise plans to leave city during this visit. It just depends on what Poppy expects her future to look like now, so stay tuned to see what she'll tell Luna. Poppy and Luna have some great scenes coming up no matter what.